Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever Zotbotics tutorial. Today we are going to be covering the Arduino Uno and how to set it up and deploy code onto it. This is going to be a pretty basic tutorial, but a good warm-up for all you beginner robotics makers. As you guys can see here, there is a diagram of the pin ins and outs of the Arduino Wi-Fi Rev 2. This is the board that we are using and the one that we recommend to our members in our kit. If you ever need anything for reference, this is a fantastic sheet to look at. You can see right here where your power and your ground are going to be in order to power this thing without using your computer. You're going to see all of the different pins and how to reference them in your code. So definitely keep this on hand when you are attempting to set this thing up and set up your first program. Now that we have our board, the first thing that we're going to want to do is write some code to it. So let's go ahead and grab the Arduino IDE from the official website. All you have to do is go to arduino.cc/en/software. This link will also be posted in the description of the video. And click on this option right here because I'm going to be using Windows. You guys most likely will as well. It's going to download the setup here. Then we will run this executable file. If you already have an Arduino, if you've already been working with it, you are going to have to uninstall your previous version. That's what this is going to do here. So I'll uninstall mine first, and then we'll reinstall the newest version. So we should be good to go there. Now, make sure to check all of these options, especially the USB driver one. This way, the Arduino will be automatically set up when you connect it to your computer. This is another important note, actually. You want to set up the IDE before you connect your Arduino to your computer for the first time. I should definitely mention that earlier, but we'll work on it in the video. Anyway. So yeah, all of the default options are totally fine. Hit next. The default destination folder is fine as well if you're not particularly worried about where you store your files on your computer. Go ahead and install that. Should be real fast. Okay, so we finished the installation. Setup should be finished. Then we're gonna go ahead and run the IDE to make sure it all worked. So, okay, what I'm going to do is just make a new file. So we can check this one out, just the way it is given to you defaultly. So when you're coding for your Arduino, your code is basically going to be split up into two sections. You have a setup section and a loop section. The setup section will run once at the beginning, whenever you turn your Arduino on or reset it and you activate it. So this is where you would want to declare variables, set any parameters that you would be worried about when you first start up your Arduino, and you want to put that there so that that way it works once you turn it on. Now, on the other hand, in the loop section, this will just run over and over continuously as your Arduino continues to be powered on. So let's say that you want to make your robot move forward. You would want to power the motors in the loop section, so that way it would continuously run the motors and the robot would entirely move. Next up, we are going to be connecting the Arduino to our computer using the USB-B to USB-A cable. So this port right here, this big silver one, is going to be the important one. Just want to stick your cable right into that until you hear a satisfying click. And shove the other end into your computer, as is tradition. Now, after we've connected the Arduino to our computer, let's go load up Device Manager to see if it worked properly. So Device Manager, if you don't know, is going to show you all of your devices on Windows. You can access it by going to your Start menu and typing in Device Manager. It should be relatively easy to find. And then we are going to want to find our ports. So COM and LPT. So usually the Arduino will show up here. Sometimes it will be unidentified and you will have to install the drivers. But usually, because we installed the IDE first and set up the USB drivers in one of the installation options from there, it should just be connected automatically. So because we have everything on COM4, or because we see it on COM4, we should be good to go. If I unplug it, it will disappear, and if I plug it back in, good to go once again. And let's talk about how to deploy code to the Arduino. So now that we've got it plugged in and we see it on the COM4 port, we need to make sure that the Arduino IDE is going to be reading that correctly as well. So we're going to go over to the tools section, going to pick the board that we're using, and for us is the Arduino Uno Wi-Fi Rev 2. For those that are using this for the first time, you may have to go to the boards manager section and find the board yourself. So I'm going to type in Uno Wi-Fi, and if you don't have this package, you will have to install this. So you're just going to want to select the latest version and install it. I've already got it installed, so I will not do this right now, but to first-time users, this is absolutely necessary. Once you have that done, all you have to do is go to the Mega AVR boards, select the Arduino Uno Wi-Fi Rev 2. You will need to select the proper port that it's on. Again, you'll want to cross-reference this with your device manager to make sure you're selecting the right one. And then you can get the board info to just make sure that it's connected and everything is okay. To deploy our first code, we're going to open up the examples portion from the file menu. Going to go to the basics, and let's go ahead and grab the Blink program here. So this is one of the given functions, or the given programs. This is really good for checking if your Arduino is functioning correctly and you're able to connect to it. We're going to verify it first. This just makes sure that it can compile correctly and that there's no issues. So because it finished compiling and everything's all good, we can go ahead and upload that to our board. We can see that it's uploading there. We're done uploading, and we're good to go. This is a default program, so you don't have to worry about this error. It's just a little bit deprecated, which means that it was intended for an older version, but it should still function completely fine. So as you can see, the orange LED is going to be blinking on and off. This is going to be the onboard LED for the Arduino Uno. And the Blink program just makes this blink on and off. So we were able to connect and upload code to our Arduino, no problem. If we want to take a deeper dive into what the Blink code actually does, let's check out the code. In the setup section, we activate the pin mode for the built-in LED, and we initialize it as an output. So this means that we're going to be writing data to our LED. When we enter our loop section, we will alternate between writing it to high, which turns the LED on, and we will turn it to low, which turns it off. So turning it off and then on makes it blink. As we saw on the board, there's going to be a time delay. So this just delays 1000 milliseconds, going to be a full second. We can make it blink faster if we want. For instance, if we changed it to like 250, and we can mess around with these values. Feel free to do it yourself. You can go ahead and see what's going to change, how this is going to work, and hopefully you can get a good feel for what Arduino programming might be like. I'm going to go ahead and upload our new version here. And let's check out our board. As you can see here, the LED is blinking significantly faster, at a rate of 4 times faster, according to my calculations. And we will be good to go. And that's basically going to be how you compile and upload code to your Arduino. It's very simple. All you have to do is use the tools on the Arduino IDE, and you should be golden. Thank you very much to all our members for watching this video this week, and to anyone else who might be enjoying this tutorial as well. If you have any questions or concerns, or you have any specific issues that you need help with, feel free to leave a comment. Reach out to us at zotbotics@gmail.com, which will also be in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.